Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it walking. You can get it talking. You can get it working a plow. Matter of fact, I got it now. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Welcome everybody to the show. I hope you're well. You saw that video correctly. We are launching tonight PUMPKIDS, a all ages Halloween. I mean, you know what? It looks like an activity book. It looks like it's probably got a comic, a bunch of other cool stuff. We're going to find all about. I haven't even seen the campaign yet. So we're going to get Kate, we're going to get Red Gaze on in a moment. And we're going to get this thing all launched. I hope you are doing well tonight. Please do share the stream out. Let everyone know this is happening on YouTube and Rumble. I've been neglecting. I called out Jim Cox. I failed him yesterday. I completely neglected to acknowledge his presence in the Rumble chat over there. So today, hello, the Iron Enforcer over there on Rumble. We've got 6 watching over there. We have 21 over here. Thank you so much. Ah, man, clickbait, says Butterbear. No, real. No clickbait tonight. Maybe last night, just a little bit. I don't know. You have to check with Gail if she's really hashtag Comicsgate. But before we do any of that, just because it's a launch show doesn't mean we don't stand on tradition. And Jeremy Burt's back in the seat, extending his lead up to 56. Excellent. Hail. Shinto Ketchup's here. Just missed out. Damn it. Gary G in the house. Hail, Gary G. Hail, Mo Biggs. He says, hopefully Ken Jack Ben doesn't miss this one. Why is that? Is there something I'm missing there? I'm not aware of. Stephen Rockwood's in the house. Hail, Deer's here. John says, PUMPKIDS sounds something that you would get for your federal. You would get put on a federal... No, John. No. It looks very wholesome, actually. And it actually looks really, really cool. I like the look of it. Cigar Gangsters in the house says, good evening. Hello. Buddha Bear, are we debraining a pumpkin? Sure. I did. Is that when you pull the guts out of it? I did that. I did that a couple of times. I haven't even read this book. I'm already anticipating the sequel, Pumpkinds in Pumped Up. Pumpkinds in Pumped Up Kick a Treat. Whew. I'm sorry, Mo. I have failed you. I can't make heads or tails of that. Felix has the Link Master in the house. Cullen says, look at the size of that cock. And this is, of course, Cocktober. Shane Davis wasn't 100% down with the Cocktober hashtag, but we'll win him over. We need to get one of the big guys behind it and promoting it. We've got Edwin in the house. Who else do I spy? Did I say hello to Chuck? I'll say hello to Chuck again. Chuck put me as one of his favorite artists, I think, over on Twitter. So thank you so much, Chuck. Chris Fisk in the house. How you going, Chris? Oh, there's Dregaze. Okay, I'm reminded here. I should probably send the link to the stream to our exalted guests. There's Red. There's Nerium. All right, they will be popping in momentarily. Oh, it was a typo. That's why I couldn't read it. Pump it up, says Hyper Wizard. Kenjek Brand always brings the pumpkins. Oh, he does. Yes. Yes, you just reminded me. Yes, he does do that. If you don't guide the pumpkin, it will come alive. Is that buy the pumpkin? Is this just a night of typos? Oh, Zaid Raid, how the Zaid brothers, Phil and Brandon over there talking about whether or not we should use the word spooky anymore because apparently it's a slur. I say yes, obviously. It's Shane's birthday today. I thought it was yesterday. I said happy birthday to him yesterday. Maybe I got it in a little early. I'm leaving if there's no kitty. Snark, he was right here. And then I went out to get my tea, as I do. And he decided to hightail it. So what can I do? I can't force him to stay around for you, but he'll be back. Viewiters, look at the size of that cock. Perfect line to walk in on. I can't even share with you guys the the campaign because I don't have it yet. I don't know where it is. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Hello, Kate.
What's up?
What time is it there? It's like 2 a.m.
Wait, say it again. I had to mute you on YouTube.
What time is it there?
It's like 3 a.m. over here. And can you confirm that you can hear me all right? Because
we all good.
Like, oh my god.
I know you look it's all different, and I hear you've just gotten over a sickness. So
no, I'm still not good. So I'm probably
good.
Gonna be muting a lot. Yeah, you can totally hear it on my voice.
Oh, well. Anyway, very happy to have you here. I'm always happy to have the man Red Gaze with us. Get on board with that gaze agenda. Way ahead of you, Red. Way ahead.
What's up? How's it going, my man?
Good. How are you? PUMPKIDS, huh?
PUMPKIDS.
I hadn't heard of this until about a week ago, and you're like, "Hey, do you want to launch this?" And I looked at it. I said, "Yes, I do. It looks cool."
Yeah, we were kind of debating on in the last moment whether we want to launch it now or want to wait for the following year because The truth is, it's not like completely finished yet, like we're used to with our normal projects, you know. But it's Halloween season, and I'm fast as hell, so it's gonna be done in no time. And yeah,
Gauntlet thrown. Gauntlet thrown. Um, feeling cocky. Hail Red Gaze. The vocal stylings of Red Gaze. Yeah, Red is one of the many, dulcet toned individuals that come around here, like Xevious, Aldous. He's got a voice for radio, and that's why he doesn't show his face, I presume.
Exactly. I have a face for radio too.
So, I didn't even know what platform PUMPKIDS is going to be on. I know nothing about this.
Yeah, it's a total mystery.
Ready to put in you.
A mystery no more.
Are you going to go live and then shoot me the link, or how's this going to? It is very mysterious, actually. We've never done it quite like this before.
Terribly mysterious.
I know. I hope it's not I hope it's not a Rick roll. I'm like, you send me the link.
No. It's more like a cash grab type of a thing, you know.
Oh, I've seen the art. It looks great. There's no
with your Cocktober theme. It's going to be a dick roll.
A dick, a cock roll, a spooky launch. Well, we have 50 people here on YouTube. We have 10 over on Rumble. I think that's enough to launch with. Usually what we do is I will play the countdown, and then you will go live. And if you want to do that, and if you go live right when I start the countdown, and then you send me the link, and then hopefully it'll all be good, and then I can get the link to the chat, and hopefully people will like what they see. How does that sound? Okay?
I say let's do it.
All right, everyone. Do you have kids out there? Are you a Halloween aficionado? Well, get ready, because PUMPKIDS are coming. It looks very cute. It looks very fun. We love Halloween in this house. So this looks like something I myself might be grabbing. So without much further ado, let's launch PUMPKIDS. Everybody put your headphones in, turn them up. It's always a little quiet, this intro, so let's go. Well, that was like last second there, Red. Thank you for that. Hold on a sec. I've got it. It's up. It's here. There it is.
That's what happens when someone turns to you and says, "Hey, can you launch it?"
Well, what can we say?
I got a link.
Okay, but like Red loves to make trailers and synchronize everything with the music. So when the boom actually came up, it had to be on. It had to be on.
How did you get back a #1, Alex VRB? What the hell? I haven't even posted the link. Oh
well,
my God. How does he do this?
On top.
What was he refreshing? Where was he? What was happening? How does he do this? He has some insight. I swear, Alex works for Indiegogo or something. That's the secret.
I think he
Alex, can we talk to you about all these shadow banned campaigns, considering you're obviously on the inside?
Alex, run now.
I know, right? $500 goal seems very reasonable. All right. Let me do a refresh, because it looks like we've got at least one backer so far before anyone else even got the link. Oh, cool. I'm sharing this in Chrome too, actually, so I can I can share a trailer. I can play a trailer right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
a
you
sec.
can definitely you definitely want to play the trailer. It's amazing, and I was just laughing at it the last half an hour Red was making it.
The way you said that, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can trust
You
you.
can,
anymore,
you
Kate.
can.
There's
It's safe.
something in
It's
your voice
amazing. I
tonight.
was just like so excited about it, you know, because it's amazing.
You've become
let's-
terribly suspicious, Mr. Bancroft.
Bad
Well,
experience.
you're right. I'm becoming paranoid or something. Yeah, Gordon Goodbrother has it. His pledge is coming from inside the house. It has to be. It has to be. He swooped it. I know, right? Okay. F and Hacker says Night to come. All right, let's play this trailer. Let us all, for the first, together, finally find out what PUMPKIDS is by watching this allegedly hilarious trailer.
'Twas a frigid October night when the clouds gathered in the sky and darkness overtook the land. Sinister creatures emerged from their secluded lairs to wreak havoc.
Whoa, hold up. This is definitely not how it started. And what's with these creepy vibes, Al? You got it all wrong, man. Shoo, fly away, you useless bird, and take your gloomy vibes with you.
Fine, you crows are such ass.
What a jerk. I'm working with amateurs. Now, where were we? Oh, hi. I apologize for this mess. You know, owls. Anyway, my name is Bo, the Crow, and I'll be your guide tonight. Now, follow me, please. Let me take you to a very special little town. It's called Booville, and for good reason. People here love everything weird and spooky. But what they love the most is a popular October festival called Hullabaloo. Because why celebrate Halloween only one day of the year when you can celebrate it for a whole month, right? During Hullabaloo, not only kids but also adults have a lot of fun with funky games. They paint scary masks on their faces. But what's the best? Oh, the best is the Hullabaloo food, sweets, and drinks. Speaking of, look who we have here. It's Diggy, Cassie, and Lou, our three friends, who are going to become part of something unbelievable. Now Lou, the biggest scaredy cat in town, comes across two very ordinary-looking pumpkins and, of course, has to take them. 'Cause kids just have to pick up everything from the ground, right? They don't walk long when the only person in town who doesn't like Halloween, and ironically is also the mayor, crosses their path. Dottie Yaga. Oh, did I mention she also has this ugly cat, Reggie, who hates crows? Anyway, when she leaves, the kids find out a huge town secret. The pumpkins in their hands aren't actually pumpkins. They're PUMPKIDS. And they're not the only ones who know the secret. Dottie is bubbling up some trouble in her magic pot to make this year's Hullabaloo one to remember. It's up to the PUMPKIDS and their new friends to save their beloved holiday and the people of Booville.
My goodness, how wholesome! How wholesome!
Still suspicious, huh?
PUMPKIDS.
Huh?
I take back everything I said.
You better.
I see there's
I was
some
wrong.
this for Al.
It's
floating around.
adorably wholesome.
I agree.
You don't like the name.
Even down to the Karen bad villain that you got going on there. Was Reggie based on Nugget? I don't know. Are you guys aware of the Nugget law? The cat that showed up in my cottage?
Not really,
few
but
months
I
ago.
guess it's gonna be a thing.
I've been so out of it. I wasn't aware of a Nugget. Where is Nugget? Let me see Nugget.
He was here. He was sitting right here, and he just decided to leave. I don't. These guys are coming. I don't want to hang out with them. Looks like an entertaining book for kids, says Cranberry Langers. We're always saying this. We need more all ages books. Well, here we are, right in time for Halloween. My kids are obsessed with Halloween. You know, for obvious reasons. It's like, oh, we get to go around and collect. We call them lollies over here. But the kids have started calling them candy a bit more, actually. Influence from the Americans.
I actually saw the other day when you posted the like American candies post.
Mhm.
I think you were buying like the American sweets and stuff.
Yeah, we have a USA food store here, which is going to be going absolute gangbusters at the moment. I'm sure. Bring us Nuggy, says Angela Curry. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. From where is this shipping? Asked Jonas Olsen. Important point, because Kate, you are not in the US.
No, and we're in Czech Republic, so we're shipping from over here.
Oh, Jonas might like that because he's in Sweden. So
Yep.
I don't know how it works. Within the
Just
EU,
like shipping from US, you just put it in a package and you send it where it needs to go.
Well, that's helpful. That's good. We're up to 4 backers. Actually, I got to call out some backers here. Oh my god, we're just gabbing. I think Chris Fisk was backer number 2.
Yeah,
Can't
thank
find
you,
him.
Chris. Thank you, everybody.
How Chris Fisk? There he is. We have Gary G, mega supporter.
Amazing.
Gary G, backer number 3. We have a 4 in there. I don't know if they said who they are in the chat though. If you do make sure that you shout out in the chat. We have a very reasonable goal in this book. I always love to see that. I would love if this could fund right here, right now, tonight. The only way we can do it is if you share the link, share the stream out, let everyone know what's happening, like the stream, let YouTube know this is a good thing to watch, and also on Rumble. If you could do the same. Oh, I didn't even like my own stream on Rumble. How about that?
And like you said, it's actually a project. It's a comic for all ages. It's not only for kids. I mean, the primary like age target age is the kids, but like even if you took it and read it, you would have a great fun with it. Because I mean, we created it, and when we were creating it, we were having a blast. Like I remember we were just walking in the park, and I'm sorry when I talk too much, it's just too much. And we were just creating these characters left and right, and it was like, okay, this has got to be a thing.
We all know Kate from her really successful Bonds title. Is this something you always wanted to do, a all ages thing as well?
Yes.
Oh, there we have it right there. Cigar Gangster is back in number 4. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Cigar Gangster. There we go. Yeah, it is something that we don't see enough of. Everyone wants to make. I mean, I'm completely guilty of myself. Everyone wants to make the serious, dark, brooding, atmospheric, masterpiece. But for most of us, that's not how we came into comic books. Was,
and some of us say, why not both?
Why not both? Exactly. And Kate is out here bragging that she can finish this super easy. So if you can, and she has proven herself now, 2 campaigns done, then get into it. Tetsu Sama just gifted 5 memberships. How Tetsu Sama, thank you so much. Let me give you one of these. Tetsu Sama.
You little ripper!
Welcome, Alex, Awesome One, Chris Fisk, Robert H, and Vincent. All new, all super bogans. All right, let's jump into this. We watch a little bit of what the story is. So, is it a self-contained story? Like you read it, you get a thing, and then you get a beginning, a middle, and an end, all in one book.
Yes, but we decided to make it like an ongoing thing.
Yep.
So there's gonna be like PUMPKIDS 2. We
larger
already
story.
have that in planning, but we're not gonna be doing it the way Bonds is doing, which means it's not like a one consecutive story, but it is like a story of its own in one book.
Very good, very good. So we're in Bouville, which is the charming town that we all saw. Beautiful art, by the way. Are you doing all the art, Kate?
Yes.
Coloring and everything.
Yeah, as usually.
A woman of many, many talents. And it's the Halloween festival. Yeah, we saw that. Dottie Yaga, aka Karen Yaga, is
this is gonna catch, and this is I won't be able to unstick this Bancroft.
Imagine that. Imagine coming up with a name on a stream like, I don't know, Baby Bottle Bogan Bancroft, and then just it catches on.
Oh my god, you guys!
I'm not bitter. I know, it's fine. Did I end up showing you that actual Baby Bottle version of it? They sell a proper tiny bottle. I should totally send it to you. The picture. Oh, John Malin is back. He did promise. PUMPKIDS, as in pumpkins, John.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, John.
We've already mentally prepared ourselves for this because we knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's the way of 2023. It's the way of the world. Kate's art looks great. It certainly does. All right, so it is looks like I'm learning all this right now on the fly. It's a 7.5 by 7.5 inch square format book, but it looks like it definitely is a comic. So it's the same. It is a comic. It's a in the normal sense of the word. There's panels and dialogue and stuff like that. All right. As I said, I'm learning all this. 64 pages of pure fun and laughter and scary, thrilling moments. Yeah, I really, ever since you showed this, I mean, it's only been a week. I really dig this this style you've got going on here. Is this something that you've been doing a while, drawing like this, or you just thought, hey, this is how I'm going to draw and go for it?
Well, I have like variety of styles that I like to like interchangeably use, because when you work for a year on a black and white manga, that gets you get tired of it. You know how it is when you like draw lucid all the time. You just love to switch into something new and something different. So I just have like various different styles projects that I like to move in between. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. I was sick just the other week. I know how it is. And sickness is that Shane was talking about it yesterday because he's sick as well. They seem to stick around forever now, ever since COVID. It's
especially
terrible.
the cough.
Yeah, it's gross, but we do what we do. All right, so they meet the two pumpkins that are, I'm sure, spoiler alert, are destined to become the PUMPKIDS.
Do they?
Well, look, I don't know. I saw it on the cover. That's just what I'm thinking. I've read a few books in my day. I know how stories work.
You're so smart.
I know, right? I figured it all out already, Kate, and I haven't even read it yet.
Unbelievable. We didn't do the story right.
Look, they're begging for Mel. Can you bring Nugget into the cottage? Is that people are begging for Nugget? I didn't realize it would become a whole
they
thing.
saw Reggie. They want Nugget now.
So, well, Nugget is also a ginger cat. So is there anything specific about Reggie can you describe his personality at all?
Well,
can see if they
each character is not really what they seem to be. So I don't know. Well, Reggie, as you can see in this page, looks a little bit like a mean cat. You know what is said about orange kids, that they're assholes?
Yeah.
Is he?
That's it. That's not
Is
it.
he?
That's been my experience. That ginger cats tend to be a-holes. But
yeah,
Reggie's got a bit going on. He's kind of like Karen's narc, his workaround guy who's might have a little agendas of his own.
Viewitis, this I've noticed. Yes, ginger cats are like dogs. He plays catch. He's very affectionate, but then he'll just kind of turn on you in a moment. You are exactly right. Sir Nolan of Lockhart is back at number 5. Thank you so much, Sir Nolan.
Amazing.
And hey, Bancroft, what do you call Ella Forsyth when she fuses with John Malin and goes to a music festival? I don't know. Nolan, what do you call Ella Forsyth when she fuses with John Malin?
That's
and
gonna
goes
be
to a music
big.
Festival? This is we're all waiting with bated breath to see what tonight's hilarious.
I would say hella foreskin.
Hella. All right, that's one guess. We'll see. We'll see.
By the way, I kind of forgot to mention that as usually with all our projects, this is again team effort, right?
Oh.
So as people were mentioning, that art and stuff, nobody knows more about the characters than Red, because we created them together, but he nailed, not bad word, really bad word. Okay, never mind. He
It's all right. We know everything. We know what's going down.
Nailed it. Put that
So
He
plug in there.
perfected every one of
Six.
them.
Enriched them. All right. So we found out. So we wanted to know. Nolan asked, "What do you call Ella when she fuses with John Mayall and goes to a music festival?" The answer is Coachella. That's actually.
I like Red's version better. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know if we'll get any tomatoes out of that. We got Ethan in the house. He says carving pumpkins normalize Satanism. I don't agree with that, Ethan. I think
Just
it
get
brings
on
the
with
family
it.
together.
Just like D&D.
Wasn't that like
Come on, man.
a scare back in the day? All right, the cat is in the house. Let's have a look. Is this Reggie? Come here, Nugget.
In the house.
Have a look. Reggie?
Totally.
Not quite fuzzy enough, but
I'd
Nuggets
say a
eating.
little bit less orange than our Reggie, but almost there.
Yeah,
Almost
it's
there.
like
You got
it's
it.
like a light. It is like a light ginger. Thank you so much, Nolan, for the super chats. You get one of these.
Well, cheers, biggies.
And Mo gives Nolan's joke two tomatoes, which isn't too bad. He's gotten like 10 before on some of them.
Wow, it goes to 10.
Hang on, I gotta go full screen for Snark. 1 sec. There you go. Just sitting there on the sombrero. That's his spot. Having a look.
Like he owns that hat.
He kind of does. He just decided that was his place. And
You got it wrong.
now
He
it's his.
owns the room. He owns the cabin. Owns the place.
Peter and
Owns you,
Penny.
Bancroft.
Hang on. All right, so we got the spoilers here. Peter and Penny are two PUMPKIDS siblings with minds of rascals, but with hearts of gold. They know exactly when to pull a prank and when to give a helping hand to those who deserve it. There's nothing evil there, Ethan. This just looks like a fun family adventure.
The hidden message, Bancroft. You know, like you have to actually read the book backwards.
No, he also became suspicious. You know,
I
about.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's very hard not to be cynical in 2023, I found. The world is a changing out here. Cassie, Diggy, and Lou are a curious trio with a taste for adventure. I do miss like kids' adventure books. I used to love them when I was a kid. I try and get my kids to read them, and I give them to them, and then they just sit on their night side table, untouched. Hopefully,
You have
if
to
you
force
grab,
the fun.
you do. You really do. You have to turn off the devices. You have to turn off the TV. And then when they say, I'm bored, you say, well, I left a book for you. Jump to it.
That's just it. They don't know what fun is until you shove it down their throat.
Here we go. Look, Nugget, that's you. Oh, he's licking his balls. Okay.
I can totally see you creating this purple cyclist hat for him.
I totally could. I think I need to make a, if we get more members, I'll make a nugget nugget emoji. So this is Dottie Yaga, Reggie the Cat, and the Creatures of the Night. Booville's Mare by day, Witch by night. Dottie and her cat Reggie are always plotting, always scheming. It's never in a good way. All the Halloween monsters stand by their side. I see a wolf. I see a pumpkin-headed zombie and some other kind of, is it like a
surprise,
fish monster,
surprise.
You have
You're
to
very
buy the book
close.
to find out. Now, because this
it-
is a all ages book, it does seem to come with a lot of it. Do you want to tell us about all the other goodies people can get
Yeah,
with this
yeah,
thing?
if you don't mind, because we created the tiers specifically so everybody can get what they like, which means we're not shoving down the throat anything like people might not like. That's why we created like add-ons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get this book for a kid, we created this activity book which is like 8 to 28 pages, and we filled it with coloring pictures, with mazes, with riddles, word searching. Basically, it's fun, it's educational, it's like to spend some time with the kids, maybe to enhance the pumpkin world.
Mhm.
But also, like, if you don't want to get it for a kid but you want to get it for yourself, there are like a bunch of other options that you can do, like sticker sheets. We are also making the the game of matching pictures. I don't know if you have it over there.
With cards or
Yeah.
in the book?
Yeah, with the cards. Basically, you have like
There it
pairs
is.
of.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. We
call
wanted
it
to do this.
memory, I think.
Yeah.
And you know what? The funny thing, it's very humbling when you have a young child. Young children's short-term memory is astounding.
Yes.
They, from the age of 2, they will beat you at memory. It's crazy. They remember exactly where things were from like 5 minutes ago. It's nuts. It's actually, I get really happy whenever I've beaten Clark at memory because I forget after like a minute where everything was.
They have
That's
an edge.
cool.
See, their memory's just coming in while ours is going out. So they got an edge there.
Yeah, that's true. Victoria, my eldest, she's 11 now. She has always loved a character called Mortel Adele. It's a French character, and she's in books, comic books, and everything. And yeah, they always send out packages with this sort of stuff in it. She loves it. Or she loved it over the years, figures and everything like that. It reminds me a lot of that, and I really like this stuff. It's bring the kids into it, get them involved. A game for the whole family. Excellent. Sticker sheets. Oh, there you go. That's for my son. His entire
we actually created
wardrobe
2
is covered in
versions of them. So whichever, yeah, 2 different sticker sheets designed. So if you like the first one, you can have the first one. If you like the second one, you can have the second one, or you can have both.
Mo says, like Pull-Out Pigeon, Nugget is the last of his line, but Pull-Out Pigeon made that choice for himself. Yeah, well, that's his game, isn't it? Oh my God, Snark. Everyone is quite rude tonight in the chat.
Are the accusations true?
Yeah, they totally are. Their brains are smaller, so they have to travel less distance. It's faster. Is that the science? You think that's what it is?
Makes sense.
Could be.
It checks out.
Checks out. The maths checks out. Will CG ever do scratch and sniff Snickers? I'm waiting for the tattoos. Remember the tattoos you'd get in like chewing gum?
Yeah.
They are so good now. They used to do them that would peel half off and it would last a couple of hours. Clark covered himself in these temporary tattoos so he looked like a friggin' footballer, like a sleeve almost, and his chest and everything. And they last for days, and they actually look really good. I don't know. I mean, I guess for a thing like this, it would be perfect because a lot of people would be buying this, to enjoy with their kids. So
True,
I don't know how easy that
one
would
thing,
make,
one thing you really got to think about this, it's if you're getting for a kid, you need to be careful what is the material of the tattoo. You don't want to, you need to have a company that they know what they are doing.
Very
my mom used to say those things would poison your blood.
Yeah,
I think that's because just so she didn't have to buy
on
them.
the things that you're going to stick to your children's skin directly. That is true. Cherry Kremlin says that's why my brain is slower. That's the science. All right. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to trust you. A wooden standee.
Yep.
An activity toy for drama, storytelling, or bedtime stories, or a cool collectible. Huh. Wooden standee. Stands upright. 4 by 6 inches. Very cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we decided not to go with acrylic one because I think that's been done a lot, and we've seen this option of wooden one, and I don't know, it just feels more Halloweenish than the plastic one.
That's the they're trying to get rid of the word spooky now because apparently it's a slur, and they suggest you could say
Not
that. You
with
could say
the
this
Y.
is more Halloweenish. What was that, Red?
It's not a slur with the Y.
Look,
come on. Everybody's offended.
What isn't a slur
Just
these
knock
days?
it
I said
off.
I have
Just
a
knock it off.
spooky pass because I'm from Australia and I'm not involved in any of that. So, but neither's
Are
Kate.
they trying to say something about this "Love is Kind of Crazy" with a spooky little girl like you song? Is that going to be canceled
Maybe.
next?
Maybe they are. Sir Nolan says Clark covered with tattoos playing Russian roulette. What a life! You got to give your kids a childhood. if they don't have a childhood, they're going to grow up to be mentally unstable. They're not going to know what how good life could be. They're not going to want to give their children a childhood. So yeah, it's always important. And when you do play Russian roulette with your kids, make sure it's just a cap gun. Actually, don't play Russian roulette with your kids.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Disavow. Bancroft could make a wooden forward standee that could double as an ironing board. Maybe.
It's always safer to teach your children to point at someone else.
Mel has this right. Last night we stayed up till about 8 o'clock as a family after dinner playing poker and blackjack. We did that. That is true. And Clark this morning runs in while I'm drawing and says, Can we play Jack Black?
Were there shots involved?
There weren't, no. But we had the whole chip set out. It was a lot of fun.
You should suggest like a Halloween poker night, where you actually play with candies.
Well, we did. We played a tournament, and first place won 3 marshmallows. Second place won 2. Third place won, and fourth place got nothing. So,
so you went without marshmallows.
I got 3 marshmallows.
Unbelievable.
All right, hold on a sec. Scrolling down. All products might slightly vary. Okay, you got stretch goals on here. If you get to 100 backers, get a button or a badge. And some more pages and stuff. All right, let's go back up to the top. Zoom out here, see how far away we are. Got to be great to fund this thing. 6 backers, 230. We are very close to halfway in.
It is probably going to be a little bit slower burner, but we don't mind. It's definitely worth it.
It's like it. I spent a good 2 months or so really just getting people pumped up for it. So the old Matthew Fowler did this as well with Tiger Blue. He's like, hey, do you want to launch something in a couple of days? Yeah, cool. We'll see how we go. If only I could beat Camel and Philip poker instead of, I know, right? Oh, that's how it goes. Let's take a look at, so you can get it as a digital.
Yeah.
You can get it in a bundle as a digital. Also, you can print off stuff yourself. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's what we were trying to do. Like, I don't know. Some people do have that option,
Yeah, I like that. You can get the soft cover, and it wrote it here how many pages it was. 64 pages.
Yes.
Of pure fun. 7.5 by 7.5 square bound soft cover there. That's what you're getting. You can get a hardcover version. Very nice. And you can get the soft bundle. So that's with all that stuff that we were just looking at. Stickers.
Yeah, the bundles are basically the book with the add-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that come with the activity book as well?
No, that's actually the
add-on.
activity book is always an add-on extra because not everybody might want that, So we just wanted to make sure, like, if you want it, you can have it as an add-on. But there's always a discount with the bundles, so.
Alex says he beats his kids at poker to feel like a big man again. So what? Is that should I be ashamed of that?
That should be clipped out and memorized. So what?
They can come back and haunt me later on in life.
The Cranberry Langers is asking about how much are the add-ons. We were pretty much just scrolling them a while ago.
Yeah.
The sticker sheets are like $5 each. The activity book is $10, and the game is $10, and standee is $25. So it's also gonna be like the biggest standee that we could get. So.
All right. You can get a bundle of them, a mega pack. I guess if you're a retailer or something, and I think that is what is on offer.
Yeah, we decided not to go very crazy with the titles like we did with Bonds and Sunsborn. because
Sometimes less is more.
yeah, like people might not like understand it like from the first view. So wanted to make it nice, clear, tidy.
So let's tell a little bit. I mean, we've got to try and sell this to the people here. We're sitting at 46% funded. What can we say about PUMPKIDS, the story? What happens in PUMPKIDS? It's going to convince the viewers out here, the fine viewers. What are we up to? 46 watching here on YouTube, 10 watching on Rumble. I mean, by my estimation, it probably would only take about 6 or 7 to convince 6 or 7 of these fine people here to back to get this thing funded. What can we say about this
Mr.
story?
Author, do you want to take the wheel?
Get them over the line.
Authors don't usually take the wheel; they take the pen.
Unbelievable.
And you wouldn't believe what they do with that thing. Sometimes it scratches many places. But anyway, yeah, pumpkins. We, like she said, we were just kind of having a day in the park when we decided. It was actually Katie's idea, and my initial response was to kind of rub my chin and look at her like, yeah. But the more I thought about it, and the more we talked about it, pretty much developed a lot of the storylines that we're going to go with that day. And basically, you have these 2 kids who are cursed to, I don't know how much I want to spoil. And as PUMPKIDS implies, they're kind of a hybrid of pumpkin and kid, right? So they're going to meet another group of friends who are unaware of their existence. Most of the town is unaware of their existence, except for, of course, the evil Dada Yaga and Reggie, because Reggie knows everything. But yeah, when Dada Yaga discovers that the PUMPKIDS are out and about, which they're not supposed to be, she's going to make it her mission to kind of put them back in their place, or maybe get rid of them altogether. So her plans include either summoning or maybe in some cases bribing or coercing creatures of the night to come and assist her in that venture. And these are not your typical creatures of the night. There's a lot familiar about them, but each of them has at least one quirk that isn't usually present, and a lot of comedic aspects as well. So, but the PUMPKIDS are all about being kind to one another, right? So that's their main goal in life, and this is really their first exposure to other people in general. So all they've really known is, they were raised right. So all they really know is just being kind to one another and helping people out. So
now they run
yeah,
into to the mayor and find out the harsh realities of the world.
Well, that's the darker aspect of it, I guess. But what they're going to do is, as the dark realities of the world come to them, they're going to be kind of a beacon of light and maybe teach those darker realities a new reality where kindness can rule the day.
Kate, I'm seeing some of these pages look like you've drawn them slightly differently. Like these ones are a little bit more kind of hard line. I don't know. It's just this one up here. It looks almost painted up here. Is that like a different style, or that's just
No, I don't really know why that one came out. I have like, when I start a page, it's like you start a first panel. Sorry. And you spend like 3 hours fiddling with the panel, and then you just continue on. And I don't know why it is a little bit
pumpkins
different.
are so special. I have to give them extra attention.
Exactly. It's gloss and glow.
Yeah,
And,
but maybe the pages are slightly different because I've been taking breaks between them. I was working on this project in between bonds, promoting and doing some commissions. So it was always like at least 2 weeks break between continuing a few more pages on. So there's a little sorry. There's always a little difference. But I'm trying to keep the style very coherent, and like from now on, that's the only project I'm gonna be working on. So it's if needed, I'm just gonna like adjust it. Also, I was trying a completely different style with the line art. I tried to overpaint the line art to have it like in toned colors, to complement the shadings and everything. But I personally didn't like it. I
didn't
liked
like
it
the
better.
style?
No, I didn't. I didn't like the line art. I didn't like the colored line art, and I reverted back to black line art originally. I just basically deleted a few layers to go back. And the fun fact about this, the very first version of those first pages that you can see were done during daylight. So basically, it was throughout the day. And then I was thinking about it like, this would look a lot better if it was like at night.
Yeah, it's
So-
Halloween.
Yeah.
where are
So I came back to all the pages and like added some more layers, to add the nightly atmosphere.
Yeah, well, it came out great. You did a hell of a job on this. I really do. I think it's a really nice, fresh, really inviting style. Kids will really respond to this, and it's just enjoyable, even even as an adult. This this kind of look here, especially on this one, it reminds me a little bit of a video game, even that sort of thing. That's what it reminds me of. Cranberry Langus says, good luck. Mo says,
Thank you very
Bancroft
much.
brought up all the glow sticks for his rollerblade rave. What? When one of the Pump Kids has a good idea, does a candle appear over their head? That's an idea. Instead of a
Possibly.
light bulb.
There's a lot of screwy little quirks like that we've mixed into Pumpkids.
Gordon Goodbrother said, oh, this is what it was. Well, when your head is a breakable gourd, you don't want to go around making enemies. That is true.
Good point.
Your head is made of a pumpkin. Probably want to
Come on, you don't want to make it that dark.
practice a little safety. I don't know. We don't know how crazy this is going to get in Booville. Who lives in a town called Booville anyway? That's just asking for trouble.
Happy people.
Cranberry Langers is taking off. Thanks so much for hanging out, Cranberry Langers.
Farewell.
Why are these glow sticks brown? Asked Chris. Chris.
Whoa.
What is he referring to there? Unbelievable.
I mean, they could be an all green.
Yeah, like a rod, like an inanimate carbon rod.
Maybe we should put like brown candles into the book.
So the book is
Add-ons.
still in production. It says there you got a estimated shipping of April 2024. So this is
Yes.
going to be for next Halloween. So while Halloween
Yes.
is on your mind, back in time for next Halloween.
We're gonna
so
we're
you'll-
gonna definitely try to aim for Easter, so people could have it in their Easter baskets, and maybe
Mhm.
include some little Easter present, with it. Because when I started somewhere right around Easter, I remember, and I had this crazy idea to start doing like all year round pictures with the pumpkin theme. So it's not like the pumpkins are out only at Halloween, because they live their daily life there throughout the whole year. They experience Easter, they experience Christmas, and we might actually see that in the following books too.
Very cool. Very nice. Mo says, the town used to be called Boobville until Bancroft and Karen Yaga started a petition. Look, well, there has
Good
to be
one.
some
Good
level
one, Mo.
of decency in the town
Do
charter.
you,
there.
do you really want to be in line with Karen Bancroft?
That's
Well,
not her real
yeah.
name. I invented that name. I expected.
Yeah,
real
Bancroft made her.
This is my, what do they call that? Head cannon. That's my head cannon. Do we
It's
do we
unbelievable.
land-
Now we can even use it in the book, because you might claim the copyright.
I'm litigious. Yes. Is there anything specific that we should know about Peter and Penny? Anything? I mean, they have pumpkins for heads. Is there anything other magical, unusual, interesting abilities that they might have?
Well, maybe not abilities, but as usual, as kids, they usually have parents, right? So can you maybe try to imagine who might be the father?
2 kids. Well, they have human bodies and pumpkin heads. Usually the way genetics work is it's binary. You get something from your father, something from your mother.
Okay, but these are cursed. This is not how genetics work.
No, I think this is how it works. I think a father was a farmer, found a particularly interestingly shaped pumpkin one night. And
wow,
one thing led to the other.
This is getting very perverted.
Bancroft, you want to open your other tab and just let the music play to get in the mood?
Oh, I'm not reading that. My beautiful, even though it was sent in a bogan chat. Oh,
Come on, people! God. Don't you know any crazy creature, Halloween creature that is connected with pumpkins?
Yeah, and why you got to go straight for the dead guy? There's plenty of.
Dojo says it was Ichabod Crane. That's the father. The Great Pumpkin, says Nocticon.
Yeah,
don't get dark, but pumpkin paternity tests are acceptable. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. These people.
This is the chat. This is the chat.
Yeah. I know. They're amazing. They're doing great today.
Mo said, is there a drawn-in tier for the legend Gordon Goldbrother? There he is.
He
could already be in
we
there.
Didn't consider it. Do we mind?
It's fake tree is like understandable. Look, sometimes the jokes have to flow. I get it. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't. Jack the Pumpkin King, Jack from Oz, Pumpkinhead. Is there a character called Pumpkinhead? There probably is in a horror story or something.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's a great movie, actually. If you haven't seen it, do it.
It sounds like one of those 80s B-grade fun horrors.
It is.
Might be completely off base there.
I don't know. Some people might be offended if you call it B-grade, but I would tend to agree. It's still a great movie.
Most horrors are B-grade, though. I mean, when you say B-grade, it's like they don't have massive budgets, almost always. But that's kind of the charm, I find, anyway. Picked up another backer, up to 235. Very close to 50% funded.
Thank you.
How do we get more people out there on board? Backing PUMPKIDS. Seeing this fun all ages tale come to life. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not reading that either.
I would like to maybe ask the chat if you wouldn't mind, because you tried to guess the monsters of the night, the creatures of the night, and you got one right.
So I got, was it the werewolf?
Yeah. And I kind of wonder whether
I said
the chat might be...
zombie, and I said a fish monster.
Okay, maybe you got 2.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
okay. I would like to ask the chat whether they can guess the third one and be better than Michael Bancroft.
Can you? Well, they can't be better than me because I've already got 2 out of 3. So they will just.
They can get 3 out of 3.
Is it this guy I got wrong? The guy on the left?
No, that one is okay.
It's this guy. It's not a pumpkinhead zombie. It looks like a pumpkin though.
See, immediately we have 2 people in the chat who know what they're talking about.
A Sasquatch, a Yeti, Benjamin Soto, who will be going onto his channel tomorrow. To like do an interview. So
well, Benjamin and Alex actually got it right, so you're better.
It's a mummy.
Than Stubby.
But why is the mummy wearing a pumpkin on his head? Did you ever ask yourself that?
Don't you know those things that pharaohs were wearing?
I suppose so. I might have been seen once or twice wearing one of them myself.
He definitely doesn't have a styling shirt like you.
No. I wore a shirt tonight that's kind of fitting. Sort of, I don't know. It's in the orange style. Matches you red, actually.
We're even going to show that off? What's wrong with you?
I can't. I gotta kind of bend it down a little bit.
Don't act like you're not used to pointing the camera that way.
If it's not a white pirate shirt, I'm not interested.
I think Hyper Wizard actually got it. It's a mumpkin. A mummy, a pumpkin mummy. Yes. It could be the mother of the PUMPKIDS. The mumpkin.
Wow. Maybe.
It's a female mummy, exactly.
Terribly mysterious.
Thinks it might be a creature on rollerblades. No, it's not, because you can see they're on grass there, and you can't rollerblade on grass. You can walk over it. Well, these guys are
Do you see
scooter.
Dottie? Yeah.
Is it a scooter? What is that? Is it like an electric scooter?
It's a Segway, yo.
A Segway.
It went out of style years ago, but Dottie doesn't give it.
That is the Segway is the Karen choice of vehicle. So
of course it is.
Good. That was a very good selection there.
Maybe like Karen is her middle name.
Even though they're evil, they are also safety conscious. So that's an important lesson for the kids out there.
Well, since Dottie is actually mayor, by day, she actually does have these Karen-like features when she's running around the town, doing her chores.
She has to set an example. So.
No, she just enjoyed being the B word.
Mm-hmm. The Yaga. Safer than the one wheel, says Hyper Wizard. Unfortunately, our hour is up. We didn't get it funded, but we got it.
You're on a great start.
Almost halfway. Are you guys going to be jumping on any other streams at some point over the week? Get this thing over the line?
Yeah, definitely. I'm planning to hit up a few people, but I need to do it very carefully because, again, day job, my condition, and this crucial time of a night is a deadly combination right now. So we're going to take it slow since we have quite a lot of time to get it somewhere. We're not in a great rush.
It will happen. It will happen. And Red, when are you going to start streaming again?
Yeah, Red.
It's going to happen very soon. I kind of went the horror route for a while, as you saw, but I decided it'd be probably better to I started a new channel for that called Dread of Night.
Oh, cool.
You can check that out if you would like to. And the old channel, I think we're just going to revert back to Red and kookiness and nonsense and just a little comedy, a little fun, and hopefully a little promoting. Get back to our roots.
Please do. They're always a lot of fun. If anyone in the chat isn't aware, Red used to put on a very fun show. Had some incredible laughs over there. Snark says, don't worry, Bancroft. When Rini comes back, she'll get Narian the boost in backers. You didn't. Thank you so much, Snark, for pointing that out.
That was somewhere under the waist.
Was that the Rini Ram?
That was the Rini Rogering, I guess.
By the way, I just posted a link in the chat for the Dread of Night channel. You should definitely check it out. So those are some creepy, scary stories. And if you like this velvety voice of his, it's all narrated in his voice. So it's like really, really cool.
It does sound like it. Some person says, you don't squeal enough, Bancroft. It's always been my problem.
Yeah.
It's clear that that's why I'm not currently on 200,000. I need to go on to live streams and squeal more. And show armpits as well. Yes.
Wow.
That will definitely get me
to come
another
up with a gimmick of your own. I think that camera angled down thing is what's going to work for you. That's going to put
show
you
my
over the
cleavage. I think we're going to end it there. I want to thank Kate and Red for coming on and
thank you for having us on.
Channel here. PUMPKIDS looks really fun. It will get funded in no time. Onwards and upwards from here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I won't be streaming tomorrow. My normal show. It's Clark's birthday party, so you won't see me tomorrow at the normal time. I don't know about after that, but I will be on Benjamin Soto's channel before that. So I'll share all that out, and you'll be able to catch me over there tomorrow. I think I'm going to shoot you over to Ballers. So hope you have a great night, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig. As a bundle, we form a mighty fat.
Thank you.